Pablo Escobar's lost fortune. Where did billions go? What exactly did Medellin cartel founder and Colombian cocaine king Pablo Escobar leave behind? Mansions, luxury cars, money in bank accounts? But what if a large portion of his fortune was never found? Today, we're diving into the mystery of Pablo Escobar's lost fortune. Because according to experts, when Escobar died, a significant portion of his wealth, worth billions of dollars, simply vanished. And despite decades of searching, much of it has never been recovered. His fortune was so enormous that he reportedly spent around $2,500 every month just on rubber bands to hold stacks of cash together. Some believe these hidden fortunes are still buried somewhere in the mountains of Colombia. Others think they were discovered long ago by people who kept their findings secret. But the truth is, nobody knows for sure. During the 1980s, the Medellin cartel, led by Pablo Escobar, became one of the most powerful criminal organizations in the world. The cartel smuggled tons of cocaine into the United States and generated hundreds of millions of dollars every week. At one point, Escobar's personal fortune was estimated to exceed $30 billion. Adjusted for inflation, that amount would be worth significantly more today. But Escobar faced an unusual problem. He was making so much money that he literally ran out of places to store it. Depositing it in banks was risky. Authorities could trace the accounts. As a result, much of the cartel's cash was hidden using unconventional methods. Members of the cartel stuffed millions of dollars into duffel bags, sealed it inside barrels, and buried it in remote rural areas. Some of the money was hidden beneath ranches and farms. Other caches were buried deep in forests and remote mountain locations. Some stashes were concealed inside secret rooms built into properties and then sealed behind walls. In fact, Escobar's nephew claimed that he discovered a plastic bag hidden inside a wall containing approximately $18 million in cash. Nicolas Escobar told Colombian media that he found the money after what he described as a vision revealed its location inside an apartment in Medellin. He added that this was not the first time he had discovered hidden cash, and that he knew his uncle had concealed millions of dollars inside various properties. According to statements made by Escobar's brother, the cartel lost hundreds of millions of dollars every year simply because of rats, moisture, and decay. Some of the buried cash deteriorated over time and became completely unusable. Just think about that for a moment. A man was so wealthy that losing millions of dollars barely mattered. But everything changed in 1993. For years, Colombian authorities and special operations units had been hunting Escobar. Eventually, his location was identified in the city of Medellin. Shortly afterward, a gunfight broke out. Pablo Escobar was dead. With his death, the Medellin cartel's power largely collapsed. But a new question immediately emerged. Where were the billions of dollars? Authorities seized numerous properties connected to Escobar. Luxury villas, vehicles, and valuable assets were taken under government control. However, investigators believed these assets represented only a small fraction of his true wealth. That's because most of his fortune existed as cash. Over the years, countless stories have surfaced about Escobar's missing fortune. Former cartel members claimed that hundreds of secret burial sites were scattered throughout Colombia. In some regions, treasure hunters even began searching with metal detectors. Farmers, former cartel associates, and adventurers spent years trying to locate the hidden money. Occasionally, remarkable discoveries were reported. In some cases, hidden caches containing millions of dollars in cash were allegedly found. But compared to the amount believed to be missing, these discoveries were relatively small. In 2015, another intriguing story emerged. Workers at a Colombian farm reportedly uncovered buried cash while carrying out routine work. Similar stories continued to appear in the years that followed. Yet none of these discoveries provided a definitive answer to the mystery of the missing billions. Another theory suggests that much of Escobar's fortune may have already changed hands. After the cartel's collapse, former associates, rival criminal organizations, and even corrupt officials may have learned the locations of secret stashes. If that's true, a significant portion of the fortune could have quietly disappeared years ago. Some researchers have a different theory. They believe that a large part of the missing fortune may still be underground. Colombia's dense jungles, rugged mountains, and constantly changing landscape make many hiding places incredibly difficult to locate. It's also possible that some of the people who buried the money died without ever revealing its location. What makes the story even more fascinating is that Escobar's own family never recovered the entire fortune. After his death, his family was forced to leave Colombia for safety reasons. A family that once appeared to possess unimaginable wealth eventually found itself living under very different circumstances. That only deepens the mystery. If billions of dollars are still out there, why couldn't his family find them? Maybe they genuinely never knew where the money was hidden. Maybe much of it was destroyed by time. Or perhaps someone else found it long ago. Even today, people continue searching for Escobar's lost fortune. New theories regularly appear in documentaries, news reports, and online forums. Some claim secret maps exist. Others believe former cartel members are still hiding critical information. But so far, nobody has produced definitive proof of where the missing billions are located. Perhaps one of the greatest hidden treasures in modern history is still waiting to be discovered. Perhaps the money has already rotted away beneath the soil. Or maybe it's sitting in a secret location somewhere, completely unknown to the world. One thing is certain: Pablo Escobar is gone. The Medellin cartel collapsed, but the mystery of his missing fortune lives on, and it may remain one of the greatest secrets left behind by one of the largest criminal empires in history. So what do you think? Are Pablo Escobar's missing billions still out there waiting to be found? Or were they discovered long ago by someone who never told a soul?